Namaste, welcome to the Hatha Yoga focus on butterflies. But let's sit first. So sit in a comfortable position, hands just on your knees, close your eyes. Just feel the spine, grounding your sitting bones into the support under you, and lifting the crown all the way up in space. Rolling your shoulders backwards and down, opening your chest. Just breathing a couple of times deep in and out. And out like a big sigh. Just to relax in your breath. Let's do one more. And then just a soft breathing. Open your eyes and start to roll the shoulders forwards, up and then backwards and down. Inhale forwards, up and backwards and down. And let your hands rolling over your knees. And try to sit with the spine still. So only the shoulders are moving and not the whole body. Sometimes that's very nice, but I want to focus on the shoulders and the muscles who are creating this movement from the shoulder. And that you can control the spine. The spine is not moving along. Just waking up the muscles around the shoulders. And they are most of the times very stiff and out of balance. Some muscles are hyper and some muscles are weak. And with rolling this movement, we activate all parts and bringing more balance in it. Really make them big, but don't move your spine. Then when you have a job and you have to sit and work like a desk by the computer, do this as much as possible. Often if you have a chance, just roll 5 minutes your shoulders. And then let's ending with the shoulders backwards and down and just looking to the left and looking to the right. This is also a movement we do to less. Work on this neck vertebrae and the muscles around. They are getting really tight. And finding your rhythm. I like this rhythm. Maybe you like to go a little bit slowlier. Maybe even quicker, but always be fluid in the movement. And also try to move every time a little bit deeper, more backwards. Just a couple of more. A lot of people love stiffness here. Lack of blood circulation, stagnation of chi, blocked nerves. So this area we have to take care of. And then the last one, ending in the middle. Then roll again the shoulders forwards, up and backwards and down. Inhale forwards, up, and exhale backwards and down. And you can use this ocean breath, Ujjayi breath, if you like. More stronger breath. But don't breathe too much high in the chest. Maybe flank, belly area. That's the area where you want to have the movement of the breath. And then ending with your shoulders backwards and down again. Straight spine. And then moving your left ear to the left shoulder. Just take it easy. And then inhale, bring the head again straight. And exhale to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Just a couple of more neck movements. And we go to the butterflies. To open the hips. And also here you can find your rhythm. But always fluid. Finding your rhythm. And sometimes it's nice to stay a little bit longer. Make sure your spine is straight, shoulders backwards and down. And then coming back in the middle where you are. And roll again. Shoulders forwards up, backwards and down. Really pay attention with backwards and down. Let these muscles work on the back. Maybe you feel that it's going now more easier because we're stretching a little bit the upper part of this muscle, the golden wriggle or the shoulder wriggle. And then ending all the way backwards and down. Good. So now bringing your feet together in butterfly. So for some people, it's nice to sit on a folded blanket or cushion. Maybe you want to have cushions under your knees. And then we start to circling. Just soft circling to create a little bit more space and circulation in the lower spine and pelvis and hips. So when you have lower spine problems, just start very small. Start very small. And then see if there's more space, then you go more. So we do first one side and then we do the other side. So don't worry, we do the other side too. And also here you can find your own rhythm. Stay breathing through. And try to work from the pelvis and not so much from the shoulders. And the beginning of the movement, try to come that from the pelvis to work the spinal muscles and your abdominals. So when you go forwards, working more with the spinal muscles, going backwards, working more with your lower abdomen. It's like you want to go, when you go backwards, the pubic bone in, and when you go forwards, the sitting bone, still bone backwards. Pubic bone in, tailbone backwards. Pubic bone in, tailbone backwards. And then circle the other way around. Stay focused on the pelvis. There's your body gravity, that's your beginning point. And the rest is following. Stay breathing through. Maybe still with this ocean sound, Ujjayi breath if you like. And also your rhythm, it's your rhythm. Maybe faster, maybe slowly, but have to feel okay. Have to be nice. Have to be smooth, really flowing movement. If you have pain, then it's sometimes hard. So then you have to move slowly. Sometimes when you have a lot of energy, you go quicker. So finding your rhythm. Don't overdo it. Be mindful and having respect and gratitude for your body. Good. Let's do one more circle. And then come back in the middle. Just take a moment with your eyes closed. Just grounding with the sitting bones. And then open your eyes again. So now we go doing a little bit more dynamically bigger movements in butterfly. So maybe it's nice to sit on your mat how I'm sitting, like the length is to my side, so we have space to go working to left and right. So what we do first, we go, let's do with the left hand, bring it to your side, and you rock with your whole body. So you're lifting your right sitting bone, and then you rock to the other side and lifting the left sitting bone. And then swinging your arm up like you want to go up, and then swing the other arm up. And like rocking your butterfly. And then the next one, try to lifting both sitting bones. So you're leaning on your knee and your shin now, but the belly is showing his belly, of the butterfly is showing his belly. And if this is too much, you just stay rocking to left and right and lifting your sitting bone. So inhale, lifting all the way up, show your belly, and then going to the other side. Inhale. And also here, finding your rhythm. If you want to go slowly, go slowly. Do it a couple of times to feel, to open. Like the butterfly is waking up, stretching the whole body. And that's what animals doing when they wake up. First they stretch. And maybe we were doing that a long time ago also. But we forgot. And now we do it again with doing our yoga practice in the morning. Stretching the body. Good. So let's ending now to the left. So you stay up and putting your right foot strong in the mat or on the floor, and that you can stay a little bit longer here. Then walk, if possible, your leg a little bit more to your side to open more, to stretching as far backwards and to your side, lengthening your whole body. Pressing your hand, your left hand, strongly into the mat. Move your shoulder away from your ear, lengthening your neck. Stay breathing through. Lengthening the neck. And then just slowly look down. And then going down and glide with your right leg to your side. So you're ending with one leg straight, one leg bent. And then coming sit on both sitting bones. And then bring your left arm all the way up and bending sideways to the straight leg, to the right leg. Opening your chest here. Lengthening, stretching and the ribs. Opening the ribs, creating space for the lungs. Stay breathing. Walking up to your hand. Your right hand you place by your side to help to opening more, twisting the heart all the way up into space. One more breath. And then exhale, you look down and you're reaching with your left hand all the way to your right foot. And then reaching all the way, going with your right hand backwards, and then coming down in a deep forward bend. Like a Yarnasasana. Then with your knees or legs really open. So we're stretching the side body and the flank, creating space there. Stay breathing. Stay breathing with a soft Ujjayi breath. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Now circle your left hand all the way to your left and the right hand. So you bending your body and then you lifting up your right buttock. So you bring your hip forwards and bending your right knee. So that we call it in the yin yoga deer posture. Place both hands and then we do like push-ups, like a kind of chaturanga. Make sure your elbows are in, not out, but really in. And then softly going down. Stay open with your collarbones, squeezing the muscles in between your shoulder blades. Let's do a couple of times here to practice strength in the upper body. Going down. It's not really hard, but it's really focused on how you're doing it. Elbows into the ribs, opening the collarbones, while we're twisting in the spine, very healthy. And then you stay straight. You bring your left knee a little bit more in so you can lean on it. And you stretch your right and you go on your toes. You go high in your fingers like a real high pigeon, opening your chest. So it's a very active pigeon. And then you're coming forward, so you bring your heel more in so you can lean really on it. Walk your hands all the way forward so your hands are under your shoulders. And from your left knee and left hip is a vertical line upwards. And then lifting your right leg. Stay strong in the center. So draw your navel in and the pelvic floor and the shoulders into the center. So compact center. Stay here. And then stretching your left arm forwards. I hope you have space. I have the heater. And stay working on the balance here. And then move your left hand backwards and bend the right knee. Catch your ankle. And then looking up. And softly letting go. Place your left hand back. Now put your right toe. So this is an option. So maybe you stay just here. Or you put your toes under and stretch yourself all the way up to a downward dog with one leg, or do a downward dog with both legs. So see what's fitting in your practice today in your body. And stay compact with the center, navel in, pelvic floor in, shoulder blades. Stay breathing and very strong 10 fingers into the mat. And then you inhale, you're looking forwards, bending your knees softly again. Your toes back. With your foot, your right foot back, turning the heel into the mat. So you turning your hips too, and then turning also your arm. You're lifting your arm, you're opening your chest, and bring your arm all the way over. So you have a beautiful stretch in your right body. Strong hand. And it's also like a side plank position. So you decide maybe to stay here, or to stretching and placing your foot on top of the other foot or front. You really have this side body. Stretching, lengthening. And then exhale, bring your knee back. Bring your hand back. Then we go back. And then slowly coming all the way back. Sitting. And then swinging your leg forwards and stretch both legs in Navasana in both poses. Stay in both poses. Now with your peace sign finger, catch your big toes. When you have long legs, bend your knees. And when you have short hamstrings, bend also your knees. Then stretch your legs as far as possible. So if it's possible, you do it. If you have long legs, it's probably not so easy. And when you have short hamstrings, it's also not so easy. So then you bend, you see what you can do. And then finding your balance and opening your legs. Bring your shoulders more down, compact center, breathing. Shoulders down, compact center. Finding your sitting bones, finding the balance. And then bending your knees and bringing the soles of the feet together. And then bending your elbows and bring your elbows out and see how far these toes can go to the forehead. Like you have a butterfly now, but balancing on the sitting bones. Stay breathing through. Strong center. Shoulder blades down. And then slowly you go with the feet down, and then we are in butterfly again. Now go deeply in butterfly in Baddha Konasana. To bring your thumbs on the bow of the foot, open the foot like a book, or checking how your feet are after maybe 2 months, having a pedicure. So just do some inspection there. Then inhale, open your chest. And then again, from your hips, remember from the circles and move from the center. And move from your pelvis and then coming forwards. And then if the pelvis is not going anywhere, then you relax a little bit in your shoulders and head. But the action starts from your pelvis, from the center. And to help to opening the hips, pressing your heels and outer feet strongly in each other, then it helps to open a little bit more. No pain in these. Don't overdo it. Stay breathing through. Check your breath. One more breath. And then on the inhalation, you're coming up again. And there we make the more relaxing circles again. Just relaxing in these circles. But focus that you're moving from the pelvis. When you go backwards, pelvic bone more closer in. When you go backwards, like your sitting bones and tailbone going more backwards. And move from the pelvis, from your pelvic bone and sitting bones and tailbone. When you go backwards, work with your abdominals. When you go forward, you work more with your spinal muscles. And also here, finding your rhythm. And the best is on the exhalation going backwards and inhale going forward. Exhale and inhale. And then do the other way around. That's your rhythm, your circles. And moving from your pelvis. Move into your hip joint. And then one more circle. And then ending in the middle. Just close your eyes here for a moment. Finding again the breath, center, the belly. And then open your eyes, and then we start to do the dancing butterfly of the butterfly showing his belly again. So you go with your right hand now to your, like a diagonal line backwards, and then lifting up your hip. And then you're going to the left and lifting the right hip. And then going to the right again, lifting the left hip. And just prepare yourself and then swing your arm already up and like you want to go there. And then let's do now the full. So you go on your shin, on your knee, and you go all the way up. And then you go down, you swing the arm to the other side. Inhale. Butterfly showing his belly. Exhale. In and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one to the left. And now we're ending to the right and we stay there. So you're coming up, you press your hands strongly into the mat and stepping with the left foot to your side. Open more. Walk your feet more to your side if possible. Don't overdo it. See what you can. Reaching with the arm backwards, opening all the way. Stay breathing. Two more breaths. One more breath. And exhale, looking down, and then slowly coming down. Stretch your left leg all the way to your side. And then inhale, move your right arm all the way up. Left arm goes in the middle. And then reaching. Then looking into the palm of your hand, turning the chest and the heart open. Then reaching. Go sit maybe on a folded blanket or a cushion. If it's too hard, bring some props, maybe under your knee, under the left or right knee. So open all the way. Pressing both sitting bones down under the support. Breathe. Stay breathing. Let's do 3 more breaths. And you're opening the side body. And then looking down and going down, and that's my alarm. I don't know. It's from the alarm I had from yesterday. Then I started 10 o'clock to teach, so now early, a little bit earlier. So have the side body, you go turning in and you go down. Garnisasana. And you're reaching out with your right arm all the way, still opening the side body and the flank area, reaching with the right, left and backwards. And then on the next inhalation, coming all the way up, you circle your hands all the way to the right side. You're lifting the left hip, you bring it forward, so you bend your left leg, and then press your hands under your shoulders into the mat, and then we do a couple of times push-ups. And the action is to turn the elbows in, not turn the elbows out, but turn them in and then going down and opening the collarbones. So exhale and exhale, exhale, exhale. Let's do a couple of more, working on the upper body is healthy. For the flow into the arms and chest and heart and lungs. And then the last one, you're coming up and you press yourself a little bit more up and you glide with your foot more in. You're stretching your left back leg, you lift at the foot of the mat, so you come in a very active position. Come high in your fingertips, stretch your back leg, opening your chest. And then you walk your hands more forwards and you glide with your foot more into the middle. Walk your whole body more forwards. So your hands are under your shoulders and your right knee is under your hip, and then lifting up the left leg. Now, very compact center, pelvic floor enabling shoulder blades into the center. And now stretching your opposite arm forwards to balance here. Finding your balance. Stay breathing. And then bringing your right hand backwards, bend the left, and then catching your ankle, coming all the way up, looking up. And softly letting go. Put your hand down. Now stay here, or put your toe under and lift yourself all the way up in one leg doggy. Turn your hip Open. Be strong with both fingers or both 10 fingers, both hands. Stay breathing. And the opening by your belly and hip flexor. And like your right heel sinking down to feel the calf muscle. And then looking down, bend your knee and slowly, slowly sinking down. Your toes straight. Now, step in with your left foot backwards. Put your toe in and turn the heel in. And then turn the hip open, turn your shoulder open. And then stretch your left arm all the way open. So your left side is stretching. Like a plank, a side plank position. So your right arm is very important. So squeeze your shoulders blade. So don't go with your shoulders to your ear. Move the shoulder away from the ear. Then you're much more stable. Navel in. Stay breathing. And then, if you like, you can stretch your right leg and put your heel in front of the left toes. Or another variation. Looking all the way up. Stretching the side body while the other side is getting strong. And then exhale, looking down. Bring your right knee back. And then bring your hand down. And then slowly, slowly bending and going sitting on your right hip. And then you go sitting and swinging again, both legs forwards in Navasana in both poses. You have to come more onto your mat. Now with the peace sign finger, catch again your toes. Stretch your leg as far as possible. Stay compact in the center, navel in. Pelvic floor in, shoulder blades to the center, and then see if you can balance and opening your legs. Shoulders down, finding the balance. Stay breathing through. And then bend your knees and bring the soles together, elbows wide, and then bringing your toes all the way up to your forehead. And then bring your feet down. Then open with the thumbs, the ball of the feet, opening your chest, lengthening the collarbones from your pelvis going forwards. In the last deep butterfly, Baddha Konasana. Pressing the heels together, moving from your pelvis forwards. Come to your maximum position here. Stay breathing through. And then inhale, coming all the way up. And then exhale. Just turning now to the length of the mat. And then you roll backwards. You place your feet into the mat. You can You still see me? Yes. On hip distance, knees are straight up, arms are by your side, and then inhale, lift your hips. Inhale, this set of Bandhasana. Then holding your fingers in a lazim, and then stretch your elbows and roll your shoulders under. Become more higher up. Just stay here. Stay breathing. Feel your heels. Pressing the heels into the mat. The outer side of your feet, little toe and big toe. Stay grounded into the feet. Stay grounded into the legs. Let your back body work. So also your buttocks, spinal muscles. Stay breathing. See if you can lift your pelvis a little bit more higher. Be strong with the legs, feet. A little bit more. And then let go of your hands and just rest. And for the people who want to do the full Oefentherapie, go ahead. So then you bring your hands backwards, elbows up, and then press yourself all the way up. If you're not ready, then don't do it. And then where you are, slowly coming down. And when you're down, bringing your knees to your chest. Make some circles here. Also the other way around. And ending in the middle, stretch your legs. Work your arms by your side. Press your hands really strongly. And then move your legs overhead backwards. If that's giving pain in the neck, don't do it. Stay lying down with your legs up to the ceiling. In Halasana, if you are there. And reaching with your toes as far as possible. Stretch your legs if possible. And interlace your fingers and stretch your elbows. And then bring your hands in the spine and move one by one your legs all the way up to shoulder stand. If that's not possible, you stay in Halasana or you roll back, lying down on your spine with the legs up to the ceiling. And slowly lower your legs again. This time bend your knees. Stay maybe with your hands in the spine. And then slowly you're rounding down, you roll down. You're ending still with the legs up. So now we are again all together with the legs up. Now get in with your right piece and finger, the right big toe. Bend your knee if possible or if needed. And then lower your left leg all the way down. Just stay here. And then put the navel in and reaching with your nose to your knee. And then inhale, bring the head down. And then bring your right leg over to your right side, looking over your left shoulder. And then inhale, bring the leg up again. Now with your left hand, catch the outside of your heel, ankle, or knee. And then moving the leg now to the left and stretch your right arm wide open so you come in a deep twist. And then exhale, put your navel in, rolling back. Bring your right hand also up. And then pull your navel in and lifting up the left leg. And then bring both legs all the way to your nose. And then you roll back with your spine. Then with your left piece and finger, catch the left big toe. Lower your right leg. Inhale. And exhale, draw the navel in and go with your nose to your knee. And then inhale, put the head down. And then exhale, move your left leg to the left and look over your right shoulder. And then exhale, bringing your leg back. Now with your right hand, catch the outside of your feet, ankle, or hand, knee. And then lower your leg to the right side, stretching your left arm wide open so you come in a deep twist. And then exhale, press the navel in, roll back. Catch both legs, bring your right leg back, and then pull both legs closer in, like a Paschimottanasana on his back. And then slowly bring your spine back, your legs. Bend your knees, placing your feet slowly one by one on the mat, and then stretch your legs. And then lie down in the last relaxation. Close your eyes and rest down. Lie down longer if you like. I have to finish. So bending your knees and roll to your right if you want to finish too with me. And then sitting and bringing your hands together and just close your eyes. Thank yourself that you are doing this class. Having gratitude for yourself and respect. So you can reach with this intention out to the world. Namaste.